I went to a gang task force meeting where the boys from Los Prietos camp, the Drama Kings, gave a presentation to the gang task force. And I asked one of the young men, I said, "What is it that we can do for you?" And he said to me, "When we get out of camp, we need an opportunity to find a job and we need training." I was a vocational rehabilitation counselor for 25 years before I was a supervisor. So I put on my vocational hat and started thinking about it. And I went and talked to our then probation chief, Patty Stewart, and also our general services director, Bob Nesbitt. And I asked about the possibility of having this become an opportunity for the kids to learn a new skill. And here we are, less than a year from that first conversation.
So the only cost really that is coming out of taxpayers' pockets is our staff. Our staff are going to be supervising these boys anyway, whether they're here, whether they're at camp. So that's not even an extra cost. So there's really nothing extra coming out of people's pockets, which is even better because what the community is getting, they're getting former delinquents who are learning valuable skills, who are learning how to deal with the public, who are learning customer service, in addition to what they're learning at camp already, which is taking responsibility for their behavior, respecting people. So it's just going to make the possibility of them being successful upon the release even greater.
These guys are all learning a trade that they're interested in. Besides, you know, they may not want to do print shop operation, but some of them are learning graphic designs. And I have another kid out there that he's interested in the business aspect of it, so he wants to be a manager, so he's learning the customer service skills that he'll take with him when he's finished the program. This is unique to probation because it's the first in its history to teach them a vocational trade that they can actually take with them when they finish their commitment time, and they can use that in society to find a job.
I have found that this program for the older boys, the 17 and 18-year-old boys, has really motivated them to complete our program and has actually got them thinking into they can actually work, that somebody will trust them to get out and go get a job, and we're teaching them some really good skills that are just valuable.
So obviously I want to see them all be successful and reintegrate into society, and I want to see them all do something with their life. You know, a lot of them come from families that are, you know, they're underprivileged families, you know, and getting opportunities like this, they wouldn't have this if they were out there and on the streets. Some
of these kids have caught the vision, and it's very exciting to see, and it's just going to get better as time goes on.
In this community, you know, we have City College, we have some ROP programs. And at the camp, they have a culinary program, they have a computer training program for A+ certification. So really, this just adds to that program, and it gives the kids who are in camp that opportunity to learn a new skill. And that's what's really, you know, those personal attributes are so important. How to have a job interview, how to fill out an application, how to talk to a potential employer. But for these kids, they're learning a very important marketable skill.